Yo, what's up, everyone? My name is Andrew Warren, and as you can see, we had sort of a stock market crash today. I think VOO was down over 3% alone, and then the after hours helped it out a little bit. Yeah, minus 3.06% for today, and it actually started out higher than what it ended with. And then it slowly declined and kept like sort of a baseline until 4 p.m. And then as it hit 4 p.m., it went up just a slight bit right there with 45% in gains. But as you can see, we took a huge hit on VOO. And to just look at my portfolio gains and losses in general, really nothing was positive for me today except for Bed Bath & Beyond and General Electric. But my portfolio took an even larger hit than VOO, in which I was down 3.80% today and then regained a little bit in the after hours, 0.72%. So in total, we lost about $2,000 today, and unfortunately, I am negative once again on my portfolio. So I have less than what I have initially invested. So that is very unfortunate. I was actually pretty excited to be in the positive for once, but it is what it is. And I'm sort of thinking, is this maybe the start of another crash, or like a larger crash or a recession? And I do think that that is absolutely possible. Now, I don't know if this is exactly the start of it, but I do think that another crash, a larger crash than this one, will eventually happen, or like a sequence of crashes that just lead to a huger decline than this one that we saw right here. I don't think that this is the bottom, like I said in many other videos on my channel, but that is pretty unfortunate that we are no longer in the positive on my portfolio. But as you can see, it says US stocks close lower as oil market shudders. And I think the oil market may be having a large effect on the stock market, because I feel like the oil market is representing everyone's economy currently much better than the stock market is. If our stock market was being realistic to the surrounding events and news that we're experiencing right now, then it would have never rebounded from this low point all the way up to here. It would have kept on going down for as many days that this went up, at least in my opinion, except for maybe the few days where the stimulus package passed and the news about Gilead. But all in all, I feel like the oil market is more realistic in terms of representing our economy right now. Unfortunately, I feel like that is true. And if you don't know already, basically oil, I don't know about today, but yesterday they were saying that they basically had an overstock of oil and they don't even have enough room to hold it. So they're paying people to take barrels of oil. Oil is at a negative value. And that is news that is absolutely unheard of. I can't even believe that I'm saying that. And even Jeremy from Financial Education was talking about how he never thought he would be seeing that in his whole lifetime. So honestly, the oil situation is a little bit scary if you think about how low the stock market could go eventually if it actually starts to represent conditions that we're facing currently. So that is one of the huge reasons why I've been preaching over the past few videos, why I'm being super cautious about everything and holding cash on the sidelines and not buying anything right now. And that's because I think a larger drop is coming, a larger drop is due, and it's just only a matter of time, and I have to be a little bit patient to wait for that to happen. But as I always say, we are just riding the wave right now. Even if the portfolio is negative, it will eventually recover. Even if we have a great recession, it may be bad in the meantime, but it will recover for sure. But that is only if you choose the right stocks as well. And speaking of the right stocks, I'll go ahead and go over my 4 main holdings once again today, as we always do every day. And first one off is VOO. As you can see, we have a total loss of minus 2.62% today, minus $793, and we're at a minus 13.20% loss for VOO, which is minus $4,483. That one definitely hurts. The one that hurts me the most is always VOO, and I've sort of learned my lesson with VOO. It's a great safe stock in my opinion, but when there is a crash and a drop day, VOO seems to take some of the bigger hits out of the other stocks I own, like Microsoft and Apple. So the unfortunate thing about this is, if there's another huge crash with VOO, then I think it's going to take a very long time for it to recover, unfortunately. But that just is how it is. When there isn't a crash, VOO performs pretty well. It gains about 10% every year. So it's just those times that we have a crash is when it's a little bit unfortunate. As you can see with the 2018 crash, let's just say that started on September 21st, and then it really didn't recover until April 12th. Whoa, that's gonna hurt right there. So far this recovery has been much faster than this one in 2018, I believe. But I am sort of worried if there is another crash, VOO is going to be my hardest hit. And I have a huge 47% holding almost in VOO. So it's definitely going to hurt my portfolio if that does happen. But anyways, back onto the other stocks, we'll go ahead and check out Microsoft. And for today with Microsoft, we got a minus 3.46% loss. It was actually pretty rough, minus 4.14% today in the normal hours, and then after hours recovered a little bit. But that is a minus $587 loss, but we're still in the positive on Microsoft, which I'm super happy about, with a 6.28% gain, which is about $969. And then next up, we have Apple. This one, I think it performed a little bit better than Microsoft today. Yeah, we're only minus 2.77% for Apple today, and that is a $322 loss, or a total loss of $701, which is minus 5.84%. In my opinion, could be a whole lot worse, so I'm definitely happy with that. I'm not going to get too worked up over that. And then Tesla had a huge drop today, and I'm honestly a little bit excited about this because if there's more drops like these, like more 7%, 8% drops, then that means there's going to be another buying opportunity for Tesla for me. And I definitely want to purchase more shares, but I just don't want to purchase at an inflated price. And with this price that we had at about $735, I thought, given the current market situation, that was definitely way too inflated. Now, if it was in a normal market, I think that would be a pretty fair value, but I think it's due time that the market is about to drop down even more. So I had a bad feeling at the market, and I just didn't think that $733 was worth it for a Tesla share. But if it drops back down to that $450 and under range, then I may consider purchasing some more. I know I really wish I would have got some at the $350 range, but as you can see, minus 6.38%, that's a minus $380 loss, about $381, and in total we have a minus 13.9% loss for Tesla, which is minus 903. Honestly, that's much better than what it was a few weeks ago. It was minus 35%, so at least I'm out of that one. But we still have a little bit more to gain with Tesla. So either way, if we gain, then my total return is about to be positive. And if we lose, then that means I got to buy some more shares on sale. So it's a win-win either way if you have that perspective. But anyways, I just wanted to share a quick little portfolio update for you all. I hope you enjoyed these videos. And if you do, please make sure to smash that like button, drop a like on the video. Really does help me out. And also share the moves that you're making in the market currently, your thoughts about the market. It's really interesting for me to read those types of comments. And if you want to start investing, feel free to use my referral links for Robinhood and Webull in the top of the description and the top of the comment section below. If you sign up with those links, then you'll get some free stocks. And just here's a few examples of some free stocks that I got on Robinhood, which is pretty nice. The whole $34 I have in my cash balance right now is from selling free stocks, so that's pretty cool. And as always, anything that I have said in this video or will say is not to be considered financial advice. This is simply just me sharing my opinions about the market, the moves that I'm making, and sharing my portfolio losses and gains. So just make sure to do your own research and not consider anything that I say financial advice. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week.